Howdy there, folks. It's Corey here with Android Community. Have a couple of Samsung devices here to take a look at. We're going to mainly be focusing on this little bad boy here, which is the newest device. This is the Samsung Galaxy Player 4.2 inch. So we do have the 10-inch tab, Galaxy Nexus. We're just going to kind of compare those here in a minute. But here is the brand new Samsung Galaxy Player. And we're going to throw the tab out of the way. That was just kind of for fun. Let you take a look at the all-new Galaxy Player. This was just released a few days ago for the low price of $199, and what this will get you is basically Samsung's equivalent of an iPod running Android 2.3 Gingerbread with a 4.2 inch display, so it's much bigger than that small little pesky iPod Touch screen. So this is definitely a little bigger, a little better. Obviously it runs Android, but real quickly for the specs, we have that 4.2 inch display. It is 480 by 800, so the resolution isn't the best. It's also not a usual Samsung AMOLED, so the screen isn't amazing, but everything else about it is quite nice. The screen's probably the only downfall. Just like the new Galaxy Tab 2, the speaker grills are on the front, and they steal the show here. These speaker grills, they work great. Obviously they're front facing, so you're not trying to get sound out of the back of a device where your finger and hand is going to cover it. It's right there, it's in your face, it's extremely loud, and if these were on all phones I would be very happy. They really get loud, it's very impressive. Just like the Galaxy S3, we have the home button on the bottom, one single menu button. We have our home button, we have the menu and back, 4.2 inch screen, VGA front facing camera. Only 2 megapixels on the back, but again, you know, you're not going to be doing a lot with this other than playing games, streaming movies, you know, streaming media, playing music. But if you do want to take a couple pictures, it's good enough for Facebook or whatever, you know, you want to do. But real quickly here, you can see over here on the side, if you can see that on video, we have the power button and then the volume up and down. Sadly, I kind of wish that was over here, but you can't really complain. And then up top is nothing. And then down below is the 3.5mm headphone jack for your music, and then the port for charging. But overall, it's not bad. It's got a 1 GHz single core processor. It's got 8 gigs of internal storage for $199, and then when you pop off the back, you've got the micro SD slot, and that's where you're going to put, you know, 16, 32, as much space as you want. Unlike iPods, you have tons of options here with Samsung. 1500 milliamp battery, which isn't the biggest, but you know, compared to cell phones, but since you don't have any data connection here, this lasts forever. I played music, I think, 3 days straight, like straight, and battery was still going. But here it is. Give you a little look at the software tour. Obviously, this is not Ice Cream Sandwich. We have Android 2.3 Gingerbread, loaded up with a couple games like FIFA 2012, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Google Play Music, all come out of the box. And one thing I don't like is down here you have to use their music player. I myself use Google you know, Play Music, and you can't put that down here unless you change the launcher, which is easy, but I wish I could, you know, change those. Go in applications here, Angry Birds, FIFA 2012, EA Games, a couple things out of the box, Tetris, Facebook, and then I've added, you know, Google Plus and Paradise Island, and I've added a few games like Football Kicks, because that's amazing. If you've not played Football Kicks, it's kind of addicting. But overall, we have a 1 GHz processor, 1 gig of RAM, and then, like I said, 8 gigs of storage. So this is basically like a Galaxy S2, slightly underpowered, with a nice 4.2 inch screen. I did bring my Galaxy Nexus out, just as you could see a comparison on the size. So it's definitely a good size screen, good size device, but it is super thin. So using it on day-to-day is not going to be a problem, just because it is so thin. And yeah, I mean, it's great. Overall, really quickly, I did want to play some audio just so you could hear the sound that comes out of these speakers. It gets really loud. It's kind of impressive. So I'm going to stop talking, hit play, and turn it up. I don't know if this will work on video, but here we go. A little Pearl Jam there. It's much louder than any speakerphone I've ever used. It's much louder than the iPod Touch. You don't even need any external speakers. I mean, it just blasts. It does have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all that good stuff, Google Play Store. One thing that Samsung did that's really cool is using Bluetooth, you can connect it to your phone and actually, in a way, use it as a phone, use it as a full-out speaker. So, you know, you can do conference calls and whatnot and use those extremely loud speakers on this thing for conversation. So, that's cool. Also, it's got a little Samsung app in here where you can use it to control your TV, Samsung Smart View. So with Samsung Smart View, you can control your TV, you can control your phone, you can, you know, answer calls and listen to stuff, stream audio to it, all kinds of things with the Samsung View. If you're not going to use it for strictly a media player like it is. But there it was, the Samsung Galaxy Media Player 4.2. This is $199. It's available right now. Probably won't ever see Ice Cream Sandwich, but I mean, if you don't need a phone, this is an awesome little, you know, small tablet multimedia device for gaming and listening to music. But there it is. Real quick, let me go into menu settings. Show you battery life here. Oops. Battery usage. I've been using this for almost 3 days, 2 days, 23 hours, and I still have a good 30-something% left. Google Play Music used up almost 60% of that. So I streamed a lot of music. I used Wi-Fi, played a decent amount of games, all of that, and I still got 3 days worth of usage because obviously it's just Wi-Fi, no data connection sucking down your battery. So definitely gets good battery life, although it's only 1500 milliamp. And this is a great little player. Check it out. And throw an extra micro SD card in there and put all the media you'd like. Thanks for watching, guys.